The biggest killer of your self-improvement gains is, but before that, every person who's started their self-improvement journey, whether it be for the first time or the fifth time, after a couple ruts or what have you, will always have this natural urge within themselves to kill all of their self-improvement gains. And you don't even realize it until you watch awesome videos like these. Hey guys, I'm Ethan, and I help young men fix their mental health so that they can evolve and outgrow out of the self-improvement depression stage of knowing about all of the good habits you should be doing, knowing everything you should be doing, but taking no action, and actually getting started on your personal development journey. There was an important academic study about this topic that I'm not going to link, so let's just say once upon a time, there's this one classroom with two groups of students. They're split up half and half. They're both, everybody's undergoing the same project where they're working on it throughout the entire time frame of the study. Except the reason that the class has been split in half is to test out if there's any merit to today's video topic. Half the class are the outspoken group, and at random intervals they go in front of the class and say how confident they're feeling at this given stage, like the 5-minute mark, 20-minute mark, 30-minute mark, in their performance or productivity on the project. The other group, at the same time, these 5, 10, 20, 30-minute, whatever intervals, they just jot in the margin of the blueprint that they're given for the project, the piece of paper. They jot down their confidence quietly and privately such that only they can keep it recorded. The interesting conclusion of this study that they found was that the outspoken group, at every single interval that they were asked to share their confidence with the class, they always overshot where they actually were at in their productivity, like their progress in the actual project, which is really interesting. You know what they found out about the quiet group? While they were undershooting their actual confidence in their progress on the project in comparison with the outspoken group, they were way ahead in terms of actual progress. They were reporting less confidence, but actually more down the line than the group who were saying in front of everybody, "Oh, I got this shit in the bag, guys," but they weren't getting anything done. That ties in into today's video topic of the one killer of all of your self-improvement gains is telling people about it. Stop telling people. I can't get you can see how passionate I am on this topic because I killed so many of my self-improvement gains, whether they were gym, getting better with girls, getting better with my mental health, getting better grades, getting better with entrepreneurship, getting better with my career. Every single time that I started a new habit, like meditation, like journaling, like going on these walks, you name it, somebody knew about it. Somebody knew that I was reading this new book. Somebody knew that I was watching these videos on how to match your tie to your pocket square and make your leathers match and your metals, whatever, when you're wearing a good suit. Somebody always knew about it because half the fun I got in starting these habits was just the validation of my friend or family member giving me those sweet words of, "Isn't that cool, Ethan? Very good." Instead, I would have gotten more value out of those good self-improvement habits if I just eliminated that validation part of it and I made all of the fun getting results from the things that I'm learning. Unfortunately, in today's modern age, sharing every minute detail about your life is the norm in this social media dominated society. Because if it didn't get filmed on video, it didn't happen. I'll be completely honest. I struggle with this to this day. Even this YouTube channel, I am so excited about it, obviously. I'm planning on publishing at least hundreds of videos, maybe even hundreds, multiple hundreds in this year alone. And almost every time that I hit the record button, all I can think of is telling my brother or one of my best friends or my mom, "Yo, this is gonna be sick, this is gonna pop off," because I'm so excited, right? But I've learned from my mistakes in these past few years that every time I tell people about my self-improvement, like projects or habits or what have you, then it becomes sort of like this drug. Like their validation of saying, "Oh, Ethan, that's sick. Whoa, nobody does that. You're so cool and spontaneous and unique." I know that this validation boost becomes the drug that I'm chasing through getting on this self-improvement journey. I start a book and tell a friend. I'm halfway through the book, I tell the friend. I finish the book. It's just to tell the friend so they can keep telling me, "Whoa, Ethan," you know, to where at the end of reading the book, I barely took any life lessons away from it. I just took the validation that I was getting from my friends and family who knew that I was trying to finish that book. The place that I am now, and where you need to be as well as you start on your self-improvement journey this time, is you have to be flying deliberately under the radar. Do not tell a single soul that you're practicing the tips that you're learning in these videos, that you're listening to that new podcast on finance, that you are going to start going out and cold approaching girls so that you can improve your social skills, that you are going on these walks for your mental health and it's actually working. It is perfectly fine for when your coworkers or friends or whatever ask you, "Hey, how have you been, man? I haven't heard from you in a while." These are the times when it's going to test you the most. You're going to want to impress them and say, "Yo, I'm on top of this shit. I am doing all these good new habits. My mental health is better than it's been in my whole life. My finances are all working now. I'm dating 2, 3 hot chicks." Don't say any of that. Just give them the boring standard answer that everybody gives you when you ask of, "Hey, I've been doing pretty well. How about you?" It's that simple. They're going to say something about themselves, and everybody prefers talking about themselves than about you anyway. So it's not like they're going to really try to delve deep on, "Yo, what have you been up to?" You're going to survive with just giving that boring answer of, "Hey, I'm doing fine. How about you?" Just like all of these videos so early on my channel, this is going to tie into a huge theme on the channel of not needing other people's validation. Sure, it's programmed into us to where we're always going to enjoy it and it's delicious, but you're going to reduce the amount of validation that you acquire on purpose as much as you can. It's going to tie into a bigger theme on this channel of when you're more confident and you're flying under the radar, you don't need all of that validation. And frankly, it's always going to be delicious. Validation's always going to be, it's going to feel great to get. It's programmed into us, but you really only want to be getting it when people are genuinely offering it to you, and not when you're going out and broadcasting all of these cool things you're doing so that you can get more of it. That's it for today's video topic on just flying under the radar, zipping your mouth when people ask you how you've been doing. Just give them a boring answer. Do all of these good habits like a ghost. For all you care, people are going to think you're living the most boring, no lifestyle that anybody could ever think of, but let's keep it that way. It's better if you're the only person who knows that you're on track with these goals. You're getting these accomplishments done. Because like we had in the story of the classroom with the 2 separate groups, the people that are just jotting it down on the margins of the page, their confidence, are performing way better than the group that share all of their confidence in themselves with the entire class. We can leave it there for today. Again, thank you for watching. I've been Ethan, helping young men improve their mental health to get out of the self-improvement depression stage of knowing about the good habits but not doing them, and start actually making steps and strides in their personal development journeys. Please subscribe if this kind of content, you have any hint or inkling that it can bring you to the lifestyle that you want through self-improvement. Like it, share it with a friend that you know is also on self-improvement, and I'll see you guys in the next video.